Rick and Gary find a probable chisel during their hunt for the fabled flood tunnel at Smith's Cove, which may be connected to the enigmatic building of the Money Pit's flood system. This discovery might hold the key to revealing Oak Island's mysteries. We discovered a potential chisel at Smith's Cove while searching for the fabled flood tunnel. That is intriguing because it could have been used to etch symbols on the U-shaped building or the 90-foot footstone. Gary. Seeing some flood tunnels would just be pleasant. Anything. We're here to do that. You see, essentially rocks. Rick. In search of the ancient flood tunnels that inundated the original Money Pit, we are in Smith's Cove. The Restalls also thought they had located the spot where the flood tunnels merge in the direction of the Money Pit. Even a single bit of cement appears. Gary. Certainly. That's what we're looking for then. Beeping. Rick, I have a signal. It's a little odd there. Let's see if we can narrow it down. I'll try to identify it first. Calm voice. It's just arrived. Is that it? That's all. Mate, what have we got here? The situation remains unchanged. Oh no, something more intriguing. Take a look at that. This isn't the same. Rick. Indeed. Gary. See how that works out? It is carved to a precise point. Rick. Exactly. It might be a tool. Or, buddy, it might be a fastener. In any case, it emerged from that final load and is cool. Yes, and that's quite profound. This scan is going to be fantastic. And we'll leave this one to the detectives back in the lab. However, I appreciate the original slipway and the U-shaped structure where this originated. Anything may have caused this. It's an oldie too. With it in my palm, I'm considering canceling my gym membership. It's really heavy. Heavy. Yes. Show Billy. Are you aware of its weight? Yes, I would argue that it must be a chisel rather than a fastener. It's awesome. Yes, I think that makes sense. Didn't the U-shaped building have all those Roman numerals? Billy. All right, something must have cheesed them off. Yes, if it's a chisel, that would be awesome. We might come across anything if we are near the flood tunnel's convergence. The tunnel's construction tool, correct. We might discover some concrete tools from the Restalls that they use to insert the forms. We could discover something. It's a bloody good find. Rick. Excellent. All right, let's hope it contains something else. We'll set this aside, all right. Rick and Gary discovered these 3 relics while metal detecting the loot in Smith's Cove. Alex. The reason we are conducting this dig in Smith's Cove is because the Restalls thought they had discovered the flood tunnel there. Correct. Because concrete slowed water down in the Money Pit, they pushed it 30 or 40 feet into what they thought was a flood tunnel. The location of the Restall work at the time of the incident is unknown, as is the existence of the flood tunnel. Therefore, are any of these 3 artifacts ancient enough to potentially be a component of the flood tunnel's construction or installation? Do they verify its existence? Do they verify that we are in the correct place? My questions are those are the ones. Yes, that's where the metallurgy sort of comes into play. What are they in your opinion, and what is their age? Therefore, the iron rod, fastener, and chisel all have very similar compositions since they are all contemporary, meaning they were made in the post-1800s to mid-1800s. Perhaps the most recent is this one, Alex. Laird. Honestly? Well, Emma. I agree. Yes, indeed, that's probably not the Restall work. That's a searcher, I suppose, a strong searcher. However, if it's searcher-related, why are we only discovering them, and why didn't we find them? I don't know what to do with that information. What happened to the rest of it? We are aware that they worked very hard. We know they put in a lot of effort. That's a historical record, after all. It's true. Well, think of what Dan Blankenship accomplished at Smith's Cove. A lot of bulldozing was done by him. Therefore, it's possible that he rearranged items and pushed other objects entirely out of the search area. You make a really solid point. Additionally, Smith's Cove was the main location for loading and unloading before the causeway. Yes, Smith's Cove. Therefore, it's possible that these tools were lost on the beach, but were meant for the Money Pit, which would account for the lack of abundance. If, at the time, not much had been done at Smith's Cove, Laird. That would probably explain why there isn't a lot of material that goes with these. Once more, though, we are aware that much more was done subsequently, so, wherever Dan Blankenship pushed all of those things, he either located it or there's more out there. Yes, yes. Alex, I'm grateful. Emma, I'm grateful.